and page first audience. Okay. Audience to them.
Okay, you're live.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Van Blessing. For my return subscribers, you are welcome. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please touch the notification bell. Because this season, I have a lot of events coming up. So at any time I go live, YouTube will notify you. And thanks again for honoring my invitation. Today I have someone special in our midst today. Please help me welcome our new president, Mr. President Ibrahim Alpha Simon Mansaye. Mr. President, congratulations and welcome to your exam section. Wow, the crowd is happy and looking at you. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for having me, Basim.
Yeah. So how are you feeling in this exact moment?
Well, I feel a sense of gratitude that I am here and I'm talking to you at this exact moment. And also, this is a period of Ramadan. And so I feel good being here.
Alright. Okay. Thanks very much for honoring my invitation. You are such a kind person, and whenever I call, you are always there to answer my call. So thanks to you. Okay. This evening I have a series of questions that I need to ask you. And the audience are out there. They also need to hear from you.
Okay.
Mr. President, in this incredible moment, what is the primary emotion you are feeling right now as a president of NAPS itself?
Well, two things. Like I said, I feel a sense of gratitude, and then also I feel a lot of pressure because I know this is a huge responsibility that has been placed on me. So these are two things that I feel currently. I feel a deep sense of gratitude for the fact that I have made it this far and that I've become the president of the association. But yeah, the responsibility, there's so much pressure.
Okay. And what was the first thought that went through your mind when you realized you are won?
So, there were a lot of thoughts that was going through my mind.
Please believe us.
Throughout the campaign period. Okay, so one thing I realized was the fact that I had to put in so much work.
Yeah.
I know I worked for so long for that social, but it was elections. It meant I had to do so much behind the scenes. I had to do so much campaigning. I had to talk to people. And during the campaign period, I met different people that I didn't meet before. I made new friends. Still continue to talk to the old ones as well. It was a whole lot. It was so much work that has to be done. And because there were a lot of forces behind the scenes. And
You guys being so excited. After
so
10 years of struggle.
At some point it was exciting. At some point it was so nerve-wracking. Like before the results were called, I was so anxious because we've had the other results of the vice president, secretary general, and so for mine it was really, really, really that nerve-wracking. I was so anxious about that moment. Yeah. But I'm glad it turned out well.
Yeah, it's good. After 10 years of struggle and at the end you won, it's fine. So my next question here, what are the challenges that you face during your campaign period?
There are a lot of challenges. So one of the major challenges was the fact that there were a lot of intimidation towards my supporters from external forces that I don't want to name. But that was one major challenge. You know, students were not given the liberty to campaign openly for who they wanted to campaign for. Yeah, there were threats from external forces in this, but I'm glad we sailed through. The other challenge we had was the fact that going to Kosovo was difficult for me. Yeah, it was difficult for me because I have classes at Kono.
Yeah,
And
in the morning,
yes,
going
in
to
the morning,
Kosovo
going
to
to
campaign.
yeah, it was challenging, but I was able to navigate that as well. It's the sacrifices that we make to definitely win at the end. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Because there are a lot of challenges. Even students also face challenges. But the only thing I want to say to NAPS is the next election, please let them put two people that will confuse us. Because this election is really a confusing election. It's hard to predict.
Yeah, it was,
But
it
the one
was,
to
it
vote
was hard, it
for.
was hard to predict. It was hard.
It's hard to predict. To set two brothers up together for one position, it was really confusing for us. But please, I'm asking, and I'm pleading also to that
But I
presidency.
feel like it was needed because the whole thing that happened, I've had this mindset going forward that I fought hard for it. I fought hard to win. So I do not take my winning for granted. It means I have to do what I've set out to do, definitely. Because I have to prove the fact that I did not only win the election, but that I was the right man for the job. So yeah, so I feel like going forward we need these competitions to happen. But it has to be healthy, like we say. It has to be based on merit, it has to be based on the work that the person has put in over the years. It has to be basically healthy electioneering process. When you have to convince people on saying, okay, this is what I've done and this is what I'm going to do. So it has
Even
to be
during
based on that.
campaign period, when this one entered, said that I have served NAPS president, I came to commerce, I did diploma, from there I went back to do my BSc, and the same one again said, who will go to vote for now? Because it's the same story. It was really confusing for us to do it. We didn't choose the right leader, but thank God. So leaders are chosen by God, and we are grateful for that. And the next question that I have here, why does it feel to know what the people have placed their trust in you?
Well, it's really a huge responsibility to carry that burden of trust that the people have given to me. Definitely. Definitely. So that's the reason why even from the get-go we came into office, we have always been working behind the scenes. And my executive have been doing tremendously well in that field. They've been very, very supportive. We have activities lining up. So as you can see from the get-go, from the WhatsApp groups to social media and everything, we've been putting so much work behind the scenes. So because I've served over the years, I know it's a huge task. It means overseeing all the different offices, the different chairpersons of committees. So it's a whole lot. And also trying to navigate the things people will ask for, trying to listen to the ordinary options and all of that. It's really a lot. But I know for a fact that with this thing that I have, I will be able to navigate through it.
Yeah, because they have trust in you. And because due to your manifesto, the things that we like that this is the things, if I want this election, these are the things that I will come. So people are looking at you now. So all nations eyes on you. So you need to put these things into action. Thank you very much for that. And the next question I have very good. When now the campaign is over, what is the first thing you want to say to NAPS itself as its new leader?
Well, I already sent out a message to the entire NAPS community. So it was simple. It's just to embrace everybody. You know, to those that lost in the elections, that were ready to work with them. And it's not just for a speech or just talk. It's something we are willing to put into action. That everybody is welcome to work with the executive. You
Everyone is
understand? Yeah,
mentioned.
definitely. And then everybody will have a role to play as part of our mandate. Even you as Snapchat have a role to play, making sure that the mandate is successful. Because if you guys don't play your part, we will not be successful. Because everything we're doing is for you guys. So it's simply just building on what we've created so far as an association, and just continue to keep an upward trajectory on so many things. And you've also seen the fact that some of the mishaps that happened during the General Assembly, we're trying to correct them and ensuring that people get back their ID cards that they paid for, people get back their tax that they paid for, and all of these things. And ensuring, yeah, exactly. So these are all things that we've listened. We've listened to the complaints and all that. These are all things that we plan to correct. So it means we are starting on the it means we are starting on the right footing. So yeah, so that's it.
And even if you are going about the background, it's not a correct setting for.
Yeah, you know the thing is we've been used to having aesthetics when it comes to natural activities. But that's, I will not say the fault is entirely ours. But it's something that we definitely work on going forward. We definitely dialogue with the appropriate people in charge and ensure we maintain the aesthetics that we want
Because the
going
color
for.
is green and white for narcissism. But that day on the two white is something like flashing move. So which one is this again?
Yeah, understandable.
And others were complaining, but because of the noise around, so people not able to ask questions based on that.
Yeah.
But that's not the real settlement. Narcissism. So, as you look out to the crowd today, what is the weight of responsibility that you feel?
Well, the weight is there. It's heavy anyways. It's heavy. Because we are actually catering for almost more than 1,000 students that are reading pharmacy, right? It means we are tasked with their welfare. It means we are tasked with speaking for them. It means we are tasked with building, capacity building for them as well. So it's a lot. But like I always say, it's something we can navigate because it has been done before, and we are going to do ours. And other people behind us will definitely come.
Yeah, because we're not expecting to do 100%, but at least.
Yeah, definitely. We try to not 50 even, more than 50. We try to check the
because
boxes.
it's of late I realized that NAPS is not a YouTube channel. I never knew about that.
Well, yeah. So that's we started on the right footing anyways, because we've revived it. We've revived most of our social media handles. We've revived all of them anyways.
I was so surprised yesterday when I saw that. I said, oh, so all this fun because the only thing I only know about the social media platform, I only know about Facebook, even TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is there. So yeah, we've revived all of those.
But I never knew about YouTube and also Twitter. And then yesterday I just looked and I was like, oh, so this is really a responsibility, especially for me as a YouTuber. And my association have a YouTube channel. So that's in way it's a burden on me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, the more I work hard to upgrade my own page, also I'm going to work hard to upgrade also the association page. Because NAPS itself is for us all, it's not for few individuals.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it needs to come out with some events that will boost up the channel.
Definitely. Thank you very much
Because
for that.
YouTube is not just like Facebook.
Yeah. Thank you
Because
very
the
much
more
for
you
that.
ignore, the more the viewers come down, watch time, everything will come down.
Yeah,
Unless
definitely.
you on series of events to boost the page up. So you are going to work on that. Heavy responsibility that you're going to work on ads.
No, I trust the media and publication chairperson.
Yeah.
As you've seen, she's really, really dedicated to what she's doing. She loves her job. She's very passionate about it. So I believe it's something that will happen. Because imagine trying to revive back all our pages. I think the issue we've had over the years is transitioning. When one media and publication chairperson was left the office in trying to give access to the other person, that's the difficult
thing about that we need people for various subcommittees.
Yeah,
I
there's a
never
call
know
out
about
there.
the YouTube channel because I already applied for education committee. Yesterday when I heard again about YouTube channel, I said, oh, I need to step into the media field to access. So that's why I asked that question.
It's really, really lovely that you're thinking about joining the media.
So that's why I asked that question. I asked the Secretary General that if it is possible for one person to apply for various committees.
Oh, okay.
It's based on that because I've already applied for education committee. You know that when it comes to education committee, different from media committee.
Sure.
So that's
but
why I
but
asked
the
this
thing is,
question.
it's quite interesting to know that it can be linked because there are activities the education committee would want to take. Let's say, for example, maybe like a vox pop quiz. They will want to take a quiz and where you go around asking people questions in different classes.
Okay.
That's another take.
Okay, we use that platform.
Using entertainment
to
to educate nations as well. So basically, it can be interlinked. So
you want me to
so you're not going to regret being part of the committee anyways.
Wow.
Because that would be something lovely. Definitely. Let's say, for example, going around asking students basic questions in pharmaceutics, like say, okay, tell me about the different types of dosage forms. You know, tell me about the different types of tablets, and students are watching that. It means they don't need to go take a book and study it anymore because they've seen the video. It will be in their minds like 247. Okay, I've heard my fellow students talk about the different types of tablets on our NAPS YouTube page. So see how easy it is. It means we're learning and also we're staying at the same time.
Yeah, because during these days we all know how social media is distracting and misleading people. Based on that, I take up the responsibility to say if someone is using 1 gigabyte to just watch funny things, how people are dancing, why they don't use this 1 gigabyte to learn something from the media? So that it's based on that I have that idea to create a YouTube channel. But I never knew that NAPS have a YouTube channel. Let's just start. I know about it. But nevertheless, we can still work towards that.
Yeah, definitely.
So we pray that. Anyway, can you have in mind that we have an end-to-end challenge? That's how I discovered that we need to do it live. Because you know that when everyone is around, there will be a lot of noise, so people don't hear what people are saying. But like a platform like this, we can do it, record everything, edit it, and post it on the channel. So when people are listening, they know what they are listening. When people make it open like this, a lot of noise. Someone said, let's speak with real fast, but it's not for me. When you are teaching someone, the person needs to understand details of what you are saying. It's just like presentation. When lecturers, when you are presenting, you not just watch at the slide. When you read from the slide, you need to explain to the people what that thing is. You need to come down to the less man level how they are. Some don't have interest to come to the pharmacy. But based on the way you explain, the way you teach them, you give them love and courage to come. Oh, because of this, I'm going to do pharmacy. There are a lot of students out there. Some they up to now, some will go to the exam or to sit for and don't know even the actual field to apply for when they are their requirements.
Yeah, well, I feel in that light, we've done so much, as an association indeed. Of course, like me, I never knew about pharmacy before I even came to commerce.
Exactly.
So the thing is, we've done so much on that light. When we had so many school tours for different world pharmacies they event. So yeah, that's the reason why you see the increase of people or students coming to the pharmacy.
Even me, the time I was in high school, I never knew about pharmacy. The only time I realized about pharmacy, the time I
It's
got
when we
in
apply.
contact with my elder sister husband, Dr. Sisay.
Okay.
That time, because all my mentality was I want to become a doctor, but I never knew about pharmacy. So that's
Yes,
when I come
that's
in
it.
contact with him now that I know that, oh, there's another field in the medicine field that's
Medical products, pharmacy.
it's all about the work, how to prescribe, dispense, and all kinds of all. Because all my intention was I want to become a medical doctor. I want to become a. But anyway, sometimes although they said commerce used to frustrate people, but sometimes the frustration is so good because it will make you to realize your field. Because I first applied for medicine and they said, my sister, go and be the doctor, your village people. So from that time, I said, oh, this year I want to sit IU. So let me go and do diploma in pharmacy. At first, I was not in love with the course, but now I'm grateful.
Yeah,
I always used to say,
for so many people, I think that's the same old story. So for so many people, their initial thought process was not actually to eat pharmacy.
yeah,
But coming into the field and they realize that
discover many opportunities.
it's really a virgin field anyways in
Yeah.
this part of our country.
I
This part
always
of
used to say, I'm grateful to
the
God
region.
because if I have my complete requirements, even if they tie me to get in pharmacy, I would say, no, I'm not good. But I thank God. They said everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, what does this victory signify for the future of NAPS?
Well, this victory was a bold statement. It's a statement that people do not overlook service. It's really a statement that people do not overlook commitment to their institution as well. Because it was clear as they that have been so committed to that institution. Devoid of the rhetorics that were going around that, oh, he's this, he's that, or trying to use the past or the outgoing president, you know, the things he did to measure me. Basically because I felt like we were different personalities.
Yeah, we have different personalities and our
Definitely.
answers are not equal.
Different people, different personalities and everything. But you know, I was being tied to all of the things that happened during his tenure. But like I always say, I'm a different person. I have my own thought processes, so we're two different people. But you know, people see beyond that and realize that okay, we've seen him serve in the station over the years and we know what he's capable of doing. So let's just give him a chance and then let's see if he can continue.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said.
So definitely it's a bold statement that for anybody that wants to leave their station, you really have to put in the work.
Yeah.
It's not all talk or you're not going to only show up when it's elections and say, okay, I'm going to win this based on the fact that you have an agenda. You understand? So yeah. So it's not going to work because we're not going to allow it. We're not going to allow people come in and then break up the institution, divide our institution and create chaos. Because we're going to still maintain what we've maintained over the years. That we've had different people from different social inclinations that have served as presidents in our institution. But we've always been united because we have one goal. It's just to elevate NAPS itself. So we're going to keep doing it.
Because people are watching me now because of due to the past experience that you have. That's why you choose you. That's oh, if you choose this now. Based on the experience the past years, you implement these things. So that's why I said Christians are watching you.
Yeah.
The eyes on you. So you need to work hard
I know.
to get that stigma.
I know for sure.
Because for now, if you break, they say trust is just like this glass. When you break it, you never come back to. So that's why I said nations are watching you. It's not only for you, but for the others that are coming behind you. So the more you work, they give a signal to do this work in the team or the cycle of time. So if we give this one as a power, he or she will also work like Simon. So that's why I said nations are watching you. They are trusting you.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have series of events this season, so I don't want you to miss out. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also share the link to others to benefit. Our president is here. They have a lot to tell us. Please share the link to others so they can like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. And as we go again, what is the biggest personal sacrifice you are prepared to make for this service? Because it's told us a lot during your manifesto.
the biggest personal sacrifice. You know, it's I don't think that this question actually should come up because we've always sacrificed our time, our finances, understand, and our talents for the association. So basically, I'll just still continue to do that. Still continue to give the 3 T's to NAPS, my time, my talents, and my treasure to NAPS. You know. So I just think it's just a continuation of what we've been doing over the years. Because if I tell you now, I don't think I've gone to my house. I don't think I've gone to my house for more than 2 months now.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, for more than 2 months I've been away from my bed. I've been away from my family.
Wow.
Just to ensure that that I stay close to what I'm doing currently, because I don't want to miss lectures and also want to do the work that I've signed up for. So in a bid to achieve that, I've been away from home. So yeah, so these are all the things. So these are all the things.
To be a commerce student and also a guest student,
So
responsibilities.
these are all the things we sacrifice.
So thanks to you for all the love and sacrifice you are doing for us. So who is the first person you call to share this goodness with?
The first person I called.
Yeah.
Well. The first person I called was my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, I called my mom. The first person I called was my mom
So
to actually share that I won the election because she was very anxious.
Wow.
She was very anxious, you know. She was calling, she was blowing my phone up because she was with my sister. They were really following up on the elections. They were looking at the status of my friends, whether I've won or not, you know. And there was one person who actually celebrated prematurely. He posted a video and then later deleted the video. So my mom was really worried that, oh, has he won the election or has he not won the elections? But yeah, my mom was the first person that I called, yeah, to tell that
So why did you tell your mom? Why did you tell them?
Why did I tell my mom?
Yeah.
My mom has always been my go-to person in everything I do because we have that kind of relationship and bond. You know, when I wanted to vie for the position of president, I think she was the first person that I told about, and then we talked about it. We talked about the challenges that would definitely come, and then one of the advice that she gave me was the fact that I should not lose sight of the reason why I'm at commerce, and that is to get a very good degree. So aside from that, everything was a green light for my end, and also my dad as well, and my sister. So my family is very supportive of everything that I do.
So what message do you have for those who did not vote for you now that you are president of the people?
Well, I cannot tell who did not vote for me.
No, what message do you have for them now?
Okay. It's simple. Like I always say, it's for us to continue to build together. Like no one should be left behind. No one should shy away because of the fact that their candidates did not win the elections. So definitely it means that like I say, we definitely call them on board at one point.
So we need to work as one.
Definitely we need to work together.
Work as one.
Even if you did not go for me, you're still going to work together. And if you see things that are not going right, you can use the proper channel to also communicate to us that these things are not going right. What do you think about it?
Suggestions.
These things that are not going right. Okay, so so what can we do about it? So how can I help? Definitely, that would be really, really appreciated.
Okay. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, comments, and share. Alright, so but I have this serious issue that due to my observation all these years in commerce. When I was not in commerce, I was having a lot of failures, the way they used to get a lot of students.
Okay.
But when I come to commerce, but when I come to commerce, I realize one issue. That is, I realize two.
Okay.
They are plenty, but we just analyze two. Some students are having issue with lecturers, but the first question that I want to ask, as a president, what are the dimensions that you will put in place to fight against this issue of lecturers' involvement in students' politics?
Well, as a president, one of the things I feel like I can do is actually advocate, and I'm so happy that we have a new leader that listens. Is actually someone that listens and is very, very disciplined when it comes to issues like that, as long as there is evidence to the fact. And the other thing is the fact that with some of the issues that you mentioned, it's just dialogue and proper communication. It has to go to a channel. Like for example, if students is having an issue, the issue is then brought up to me. If the issue is then brought up to me, definitely I will take the issue. Let's say for example, maybe dialogue with the lecturer, the said lecturer. If that doesn't go well, then bring it up maybe to the head of department. If that doesn't also go well, then bring it up to the admin. If that also doesn't go well, then bring it to the attention of the admin as well.
Even this campaign period, please, if you have questions to ask, the floor is open. I can send your questions. Because due to this campaign period, I have a lot of threats from lecturers to students. So that's why that's come to my mind as this is student politics. There is no right for lecturers to involve. And I even noticed that majority of students that have issue with their academics is based on respect for lecturers. So that's why I asked as the president, so what are the dimensions we use to solve this issue? Because it's really affecting students' academics
Students should know this. It's their right to know this. That the fact that when you take an exams and you know yourselves, basically, we know ourselves.
Yeah.
You take an exams of a particular lecturer, and when you guys do that exams and you know you've passed, because you definitely know the work you put in. There's no way a particular lecturer will fail you deliberately or intentionally. There's no way. Because you have the right to definitely reach out to us and say, oh, I'm not comfortable with this particular grade that I had in this particular subject because I know what I did. You definitely be listened to. There's a channel for that. There's a channel for communication. A channel where you can go and then explain yourself and then give evidences to the fact that okay, this is what I know what I've done. There were even issues last year with students wherein they were told they do not have a grade in so and so subject. But we were able to resolve them with proper dialogue and communication. So you see how easy that is. As long as there's that proper dialogue and communication, then definitely. And some of these students are in your class wherein they did not have to take the exams. Because they were great for them, but they were not reflected to the exams. But later we had to sort them out.
And one thing again I want to say to you, students should know their limits. Even campaign period, you need to know your limits. You not do things to go against the rule. Even yes, this lecturer have these are our favorites, right? But don't use that opportunity to hurt that lecturer. Because a lecturer is always a lecturer. But that is the other thing again I also notice. That some students doing campaign or doing the election, they are putting it on some lecturers. And all of a sudden, the next morning, they have tests. Most of the big farm.
Okay.
Yeah, so because even though when we are in class, one lecturer can say on Saturday students say different words at me. But VP, hi. Hi to you, hi to everyone, welcome to this live session. Welcome to this interview section. And the lecturer said on Saturday students say a lot of words. And today Monday he met me at the exam board. So what do you want? What will I say to them? But I could say now they are cocoa, say the cocoa also, something like that.
But like you mentioned, I think it's a two-way street. You have to earn respect, even from your subordinates. If you accord them that amount of respect, it will be accorded back to you. That's have always been my philosophy. I don't think I have any junior or subordinates that I've disrespected in such a way that you not accord me my respect. Because there are limits to many things. There are rights and there are responsibilities. It means you have to give the students their rights. And then the responsibility now lies on the students to respect you. So you see, like you said, there are limits to so many things. Because you passed that threshold of the limits you're supposed to. Like for me personally as a lecturer, even if I have a candidate going into the elections, I wouldn't really go down to that part where I have to intimidate students saying, oh, if you don't vote for this particular student, I will not give you so and so mark, or I will give you 3 marks based on that, because now I wouldn't do it. It means I'm losing my integrity. I wouldn't go down that pathway. So like I would always say, like, respect has to be given. It has to be earned. So when I give you respect, you definitely give me back my respect. It's that simple. And also, like I always say to students, we have to give our lecturers that respect. If I was given a platform to speak on 3 things, 3 things I would definitely speak on is 1, our older students in college, what we as students are meant to do. And 2, respect to authorities and a proper channel of communication of issues. And 3 is actually how we put ourselves up there, how we guess. You know, there's this worrying trend of how I see commerce students now dressing and all of that. Like it speaks a whole lot about the individual, because you really want to dress how you want to be dressed. Because as a pharmacist, you look very nice and everything. Even in your community, they will accord you that respect. You always look that good, they would say. So yeah, so like I'm going to reiterate, we have to give respect to our lecturers, even to our junior staffs, the cleaners, the clerks. Each and every one of them has to be accorded.
Because everyone deserves respect.
Definitely.
And the second issue again, as a president, what are the dimensions you put in place to fight against this issue of missing test papers and missing grades?
Well, you know, when we were that the number wasn't that large in commerce, these were really not something that was coming up. The issue of missing grades and all that, because like last year I had a whole lot of complaints about that, where I had to step in, I had to reach out to some lecturers on behalf of some students that students complaining that okay, they start to the exams, so they have
Please don't forget to drop your questions.
they have an issue with missing grades and all that. So like I would say, it's maybe because of the population now that we've had in the college. You know, these are challenges that are supposed to be expected. But like I'm going to reiterate, we now have a dean that listens and is always 24/7 active on ensuring that student welfare is being met. So it's always going to be about dialogue. And then we should also play our own part. Whenever we have tests or exams, we should ensure that we show up, write our names on the attendance list. So definitely we will have proof of evidence that you took these exams, you took the test. You understand? It's easier that way when you want to reach out to the administration that, oh, I did take the exams, my name is in the attendance list. I even signed the examination slip. So I took the exams. Because some lecturers doing the promotional exams were saying some students actually deliberately took out their own scripts. So to avoid all of those things, I feel like we should play our own part and then wait for
Thank you for the comments.
we should play our own part and then wait for the administration to play their own part. But I feel like they're doing their own bit because they brought a new system there that we were not accustomed to. So I think that was also an issue because I had a conversation with the admin back then to the issue of these emails because it's man-made. Like for example, it was someone sending the emails to students. There are actually rooms for errors and all of that. So it means there is room for improvement on all of these structures and processes. But the administration is doing their own part, and we also should do our own part. So I'm pleading with students to do their own part to the letter. Dot your I's, dot your T's. When now these issues of 75% attendance, we should all ensure that we go to classes, do our own part, do presentations, assignments, come for classes, do lab work, submit our lab work as well, exams, sit with the exams, everything to the letter, so that it will not be able to spin on us. When we have issues, it will be as easy as reciting ABC. That okay, we did our own part. We went for the exams. There's evidence to show that we went for the exams or tests. We wrote our name on the attendance sheet and all that.
And the most painful thing is that, for example, you and I went to write an exam, hoping to see our grades, and all of a sudden, you receive your own paper, and I didn't receive mine.
Okay.
But we submit our papers together.
Okay.
So I was really confused. What is the reason behind this missing test papers?
So, like I said, it's the population now, and then these are humans. They are prone to errors. Like if it was a machine, it would say otherwise. But these are humans that actually have to, and these papers have to be exchanged between hands. Definitely the supervisors or the invigilators at the time will have to collect them. They would have to come with scripts. They would have to take them to the exams. Exams would also have to do their own part, and then they will now.
Thank you for the comments.
They will now give it to the lecturers, and the lecturers will now have to mark the scripts, and then they will give them back. So you see the exchange of hands and all of these things. So it's prone to error. But like I say, if we do our own part, we always have that room to navigate and then get what we want.
Yeah. And one thing again I noticed, this is for the Soton campus. Sometimes they allow cleaners to involve in exam.
To invigilate the exam.
Yes, but due to my question, I think that this is a prime factor causing this missing of test papers.
Well, I have been to Kosovo, and I've been part of management of exams. So basically, they are not the ones handling the scripts. So they're only there. I understand. They're only there to help because of the human resource. They're only there to ensure that exams regulations are administered to the letter. So they're not there to actually handle the scripts and all that. Even I have been there to actually help in invigilating students. So I do not handle scripts. I only ensure that the environment is conducive for students as well. But we don't handle scripts. Scripts are handled by the lecturers and the head of the department. So the issue about the cleaners, they're just there to complement the lecturers.
I can justify my statement. Because due to the time that we are also most of the time when we, after writing our exam, the cleaners will collect it. What I said, to my point of view, they also contribute to the missing test papers. Because on that process, rushing to collect the papers, and for example, we mix both Prelimin 1 and Diploma.
Okay.
Or sometimes we use Pre-Farm and Diploma. So during that process of collecting the papers, they had been missing.
I guess.
Diploma.
So I feel like I would just be hoping that some of our lecturers are watching these videos. So these are our challenges. And I feel it's something that is easy to navigate anyways. because how the last time I was there, how it happened was the fact that students students should drop their papers on their desk and just leave the hall with nothing in their hands. It was easy to now collect the papers. It was easy to arrange the papers as well because we know this row is for diploma and this row is for pre-pharmacy. So it was easy to do it that way. So yeah.
That's the reason why I said
So I understand, I now understand your
yes,
point.
we know your period.
These are,
Because when
it's a
they
possibility.
said, time is up.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Doing that
It's a
to push
possibility.
for
It's a
less
possibility for that to happen.
Yeah,
But yeah, so these are all
challenges.
challenges. Yeah. So I feel like I just hope our lecturers are watching this
Yeah,
so they'll
because-
be able to navigate it.
Because it's so painful for someone
To have
ask
sat to an
sleepless
exams
nights.
and then not see the scripts or their grades.
even
And then they are told that you did not take the exams.
Yeah. After all that struggles, you write your exam, open to receive your test paper and other grades, and at the end of the day, there is no grade another no test paper. It's really painful.
Yeah.
And we all know the structure of commerce.
Yeah, it's true.
Because this is the factor that's affecting students' academic growth commerce. That's what even cause some students to leave it. But this is an issue that I point out. So these are
Yeah.
issues that I need to address.
Yeah, definitely.
Because for now we do not have the opportunity to talk to the dean or to talk to the staff
Yeah,
one on
well,
one.
Yeah,
But
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like
Yeah.
our current dean is always open to talk to students. Whenever he's available, he's always open to talk to students because he likes to hear the issues firsthand. He does not like the issues to be sugar-coated or to be tinted. So he likes to hear it firsthand, and he's always open to say like both sides of the story if it involves like two different perspectives. He's always open to hear that. So I think these are issues that we would definitely get to.
You're president and also a student ambassador.
So yeah.
Because this issue is not only affecting actions.
It's
Affecting
across
the
whole students community.
Students Association of Commerce. Because some students they are so brilliant. They say like their exam. So it's not really so. They know that when we're in commerce, as long as they say that this person is didn't make it to the another level. So our people used to say, you're not serious. You're this, you're that, but they don't know what is it called. And I know majority, most of some students, they are so brilliant.
No,
But they have missing grades.
Yeah, I understand that.
And even that cause them to get fits.
I understand that.
So this is really
Yeah, I really do understand that.
So even your destination is doing your manifesto, but this is the issue.
No, so like I said, the heart of my manifesto is student welfare. I feel like if so many of the issues that students complain about, we are able to navigate these issues, I feel like I've won. Because you guys are the heart of what I do. I'm supposed to be the ones advocating for you guys. So if I'm able to do that, I think I've done justice to what I intend to do.
Yeah.
Because all the other things are actually secondary. But the primary goal is student welfare. That's the reason one of the things that I actually put in my manifesto is the fact that I'm not only going to limit myself in going to your classes when it's campaign. I'm actually going to ensure that maybe time to time I go to classes, we have a dialogue, ask you guys what you guys are going through, or what are the issues that you need to solve, and all of those things. So yeah, so I think we will definitely get things done in that way. Because whenever I'll get the complaints from you guys or the issues that you guys are doing, I'll document them and then I'll send them to the dean. And then the other thing again is the fact that with some of the things we're not going to wait for the administration to solve them, because over the years listening to speeches from our former deputy vice chancellor, he has always said this, that student leadership, we're not fighting against the administration, we're working together. So I feel like with some of the issues, if we definitely going to oversee some of the things to be done. Like for example, when you guys reached out that we do not have the PA system, we try to come in and then help because these are all to complement the efforts of the administration in getting things done.
And the time that I was in Kosovo, I heard about this again. Lecturers were having issues with students. They say some students will come to the exam to write their exam, but they will fold their test paper to outside. And at the end of the day, the students they will target them that they do not see their papers.
So like I said, I told you that earlier that there were issues of that because there was this particular subject I was assisting in invigilating, but a number of students that were in that exam did not correlate with the sheets that we collected and counted. So it means that something was wrong somewhere. How would we navigate a situation like that? It means either something like that has happened, because definitely we know the people that were absent, and we know the amount of students that were supposed to take the exams, and sheets were given to all of the students, but then they were missing sheets. So you see, with that there are also responsibilities on us, the students. We have to look at these things critically. Well, what went wrong? Because why would you not submit your script? So, and then you would want to go around now and pin it on the lecturer that you took the exam and the lecturer deliberately ignores your script. Which of course that was not even the case. It means you did something to actually avert the lecturer not having a script.
Because I know that this is the reason why at any time students raise up this issue that they not see their test paper, lecturers will not take it for granted.
Yeah, because definitely they will say, we counted, this is the amount of scripts that we received. That's the reason why I said, one way to avoid that was what we did in Kosovo, doing the exams for first year diploma students. All students, when exam is finished, all students, you leave your paper on your desk and you go outside. It was simple for us to actually know that these scripts, if we do not meet a script on your table, it means you did not submit a script. It's that easy. So you see, these are all ways, solutions to avert that problem. Because now, if let's say now, if that has done, we played our own part as students. We submitted all the scripts. And if eventually, after submitting all the scripts, and then we realize that there is a missing script, it means that's the path for the lecture.
And the other solution again, I suggest is that at any time when time is up for exam and access, the lecturer needs to stand on the door to collect paper.
But you know we have windows, so that's another issue. So yeah, even that's a solution, but not entirely, because we have windows, like you said. You see the thing here is we as students, we know all of the issues. We know all the things that are happening. We know how students maneuver their way to cheat.
I'm saying this for the benefits of the genuine ones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so yeah.
I'm saying this for the benefits of the genuine ones because if they didn't,
we really have a role to advocate to our fellow colleagues that it's really not the right way to because you are also endangering the other ones that are genuine, that have genuine issues. But yeah, so let's just always try to go for a solution.
Yeah, for the genuine ones. Because even myself, I fall victim doing our second C. I write my tests, submit my papers.
Then they say, okay, there are no scripts.
The many papers are out.
Say, okay, there are no.
I did not receive my test paper. When I try to reach out to punishment, I say I'm not serious. Not serious. I just think that because of the others that used to wear their paper outside, it's based on that he told me that I'm not serious.
Okay, yeah.
So this I'm saying this for the genuine ones. So the best I can say after when time is up for test, Students should hold your paper, submit and
These are
so
solutions.
because during that period,
Or you know, in the first solution is the fact that everybody should be at their seats and then move out and then leave their papers. So that's an easy way to solve
yeah,
that.
because I'm saying again, if they leave their papers right outside, the text that you not with paper, you don't know the right student that's that leave that seat without leaving the test paper. So that's why I'm saying that the best can say you can stand at the door when you give your paper, you went outside. You give your paper, you went outside. So the one that you just submit, you will know, so, oh, this is the one that you submit. Because you will have reference. In case the test papers are out, and you come and say, I did not see my test paper, so you are the one that did not submit the test paper. But if they leave the test paper on the desk, you will not know the right one that leave that desk without leaving the paper. From my own point of view, this is the solution. It's for the genuine ones.
Yeah, it's definitely will be taken into account.
Yeah, because this is for the genuine ones. Because it's so painful. So have sleepless nights, struggle so hard. You go and write the exam at the end, hoping to receive your test paper that your grades. It's so painful. And what will the nature of commerce? It's really not easy. So I hope they will take that into consideration.
Yeah, I just hope the administration is watching because we deliberated on so many solutions.
Because this blame is going for lecturers, students, and also.
So you see how we were able to answer the questions.
Yeah.
We did not only apportion blames to the lecturers and the students. We did prefer solutions as well.
Yeah.
So it's actually timely that we had this interview. So yeah.
And I understand again that most students they're not responsible of paying their fees. So as a president, so what are the ambition or strategy that you are going to put in place to help those students? Because some they will start well, but along the way, the one that's used to support them will pass away, and then a lot of challenges, struggles, and we all know that. Even the last time they said meet with the dean, didn't say that if you don't pay your fees.
You know, they take the exam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've always been told to advocate that students should pay their fees.
Yeah.
But we understand, you know, for some people it's actually difficult to.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
For some people it's actually difficult to pay their fees, you know, their challenges, and then they don't want to let go of the things as well. We understand that. If I tell you I do not understand that, it's a big lie. I'll definitely tell you, because you know, for some of us, we've experienced that at some point in time. For free, you know. So I actually brought up an initiative where I wrote it in my manifesto, and it will actually be launched soon. We're just trying to put the necessary processes in place. Even if it's 5 students that we're able to empower, I just think it's something that will definitely be done. You know, so we will be launching the NAPS Scholarship Fund. So why am I passionate about this? Is the fact that last year as education chairperson, we had students that were unable to take their results due to financial constraints, and then so they were not able to meet up to the deadline for the reference exam and all that. So it meant they had to do the year all over again because they were not able to meet up with the financial obligations. So this is one of the reasons why I'm launching it together. So we're going to launch it, and then we're going to agree as an executive because we would be naming it in memoriam of someone we've lost. You know, definitely we're going to do that as well. And then we're targeting a number of students, but we're going to start with maybe 10. We're going to start with 5 from the diploma classes, 5 from the B-Farm classes, you know. And then we're going to dedicate Tuesday in the regional funds for that project, where we reach out to students, we reach out to alumni, our lecturers, we reach out to the general populace, as well as corporate institutions to assist. And then if we, because we will definitely have a projection, if we surpass that projection, we definitely cater for more number of students with the scholarship fund. Because when I was in commerce, we used to have, we used to reach out to different community pharmacy outlets to pay for students their fees. Students that are deserving, students that have financial constraints. So yeah, so it used to happen before, and we're bringing it back. So that's the reason why we're going to straight access or scholarship
And
funds to
I'm
help
also
with some of these
thinking
things.
again about what about job opportunities for students?
Well,
Because
it's
based
really
on
well
the
it's
job
really really hard
opportunity,
to
it will help
we,
students.
we cannot, we don't want to overstep and we don't want to overpromise. But last year we had a thing with UB Farm where three students were employed as marketers, where they were employed as marketers, and that was a job opportunity in itself. And as well, students that actually took their externship very seriously were retained at their outlets, and so that's also a job opportunity. But for us to come out there and say to students that okay, we have job opportunities lined up for
No,
students,
just it's
it's difficult. It's difficult.
yeah,
But another way is actually where we want to use the entrepreneurship route as well to help empower students as well. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about it that during the holidays we come with skills training for students, maybe at a small fee. Like for example, let's say we have people that are makeup artists at NAPS. We have bakers. We have yourself skilled in soap making and all of those things. We actually create a whole we create a whole project where during the holidays we utilize that whole holidays where we train options to in those skill sets, and then they can empower themselves in that way. And as you can see, the group is always being tagged. It's always been tagged. There are people that are actually into entrepreneurship, and
so just for
so basically, I think that's also another route where you can empower students as well.
ways to create a channel for them to learn STEM. Based
Definitely.
on that, they will
They will definitely earn an income on the side. It's really something that is beautiful to see that we have students that are engaging in these things. Because as for me also, I engage in my own side hustles as well. I have small businesses on the side as well. So it means it's something when you do that, you're trying to be self-sufficient as well.
But like during the holiday, we make workshop like a lunch and see just to make stuff that we raise up in.
No, yeah, and we have students that are actually passionate about entrepreneurship. So we just bring other students on board and try to see how best we can navigate things. But yeah, these are things that we're actually looking forward to. Aside the extension during the holidays, the skills training during the holidays as well, it will really make a lot of difference. Because with some students that will learn these skill sets that are very, very essential in today's economy, I think it will make a lot of difference in their lives.
Also, we need to search for in case of any pharmacy, community pharmacy that needs someone to assist.
Well,
Maybe not a holiday.
I know, yeah, definitely. It's whenever they reach out to us, we definitely share these opportunities with the national personal community.
Thank you so much, students.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much. So what do you have to say to your people?
Okay, so Naptions, I just want to say thank you to From Blessing for having me in today's interview session. And to you Naptions out there that are watching, you've had us, deliberated on a lot of questions, and it's quite important that you guys are informed. And we have a whole lineup of activities coming up that you guys continue to support us, attend those activities, get involved, ask questions, and let's continue to build on ourselves. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Please don't forget to subscribe. We have series of events coming. So when you subscribe to my channel, whenever I come live, YouTube will notify you that, oh, I'm blessings online. So please don't forget to comment, like, and share. Thank you very much. Bye.
I endorse that message. So continue to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. So thank you very much.
Thank you
And
so
thank
much.
you.